more a concept, not
Give us some specific words that make you nervous.
failure, not seeing my purpose.
I'm not ready to do this, or I don't know what I want to do.
I know what I want to do. I just
So it's not failure at your purpose. Your purpose is clear.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you nervous?
Not attaining it, not doing it.
I can't achieve my purpose.
Yes.
That's pretty specific. I can't achieve my purpose. Now make that more general. I might be able to achieve my purpose. I don't know for sure if I can achieve my purpose. I'd like to achieve my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can achieve my purpose. The fact that I have a purpose is a good thing. I like the feeling of having a purpose. I like the idea of this purpose. I like thinking about this purpose. I don't know how fast it will come about, but I believe it's possible that it can come about. I think that there are a lot of people who have started out like this with a purpose and haven't known how or where or who or when, but they got there eventually, and I might be able to too. I probably can do this. I'm glad I don't have to figure it out today. I don't have to figure it out this red hot minute. I certainly don't have to be worried about it. I got along without it before I met it. I can get along without it now. In other words, it doesn't have to be. My happiness doesn't depend on it. It's just something that I think I would like to do. And, the more I think about wanting it, the bigger I know that it is. So it feels like a really good purpose. It feels like a strong purpose. It feels like maybe something I was born to do. And maybe that's what's sort of frightening me a little bit, is that it feels big and I don't feel prepared. But I don't have to be prepared all at once. Nobody is. We all get there just one step at a time. I'll figure it out as I go along. It'll get easier and easier, and I don't have to figure it out all today. And I really like having a purpose. I feel enlivened by it. I'm happier knowing that I want this than I was even before I knew I wanted it. And I'm not going to let not knowing how to get there upset that, because I'm happy that I want it, and I'll figure it out as I go. And I know I have a lot of help, and I believe that my inner being is over there who already knows. And I think the path will unfold before me if I'll just relax and allow it to. And I'm glad I don't have to figure it all out today. I like the idea of it, and I like helping the world. I like uplifting in this way. I like the ideas to keep coming. I'm looking forward to the ideas continuing to flow to me. I like the hatching of a new idea. I like the feeling of that. I'm looking forward to more of that. I like knowing that I'm not supposed to act when I'm not clear about what to do, so I'm looking forward to more clarity coming. And I'm suspicious that more clarity will come until I will feel really sure about it. And in the meantime, I'm just kind of going to enjoy the unfolding of this. It feels very early in my discovery of this, in my understanding of it. And I know that it's going to unfold in a way that will really delight me. And already I've had so much pleasure just from the idea of it. And maybe my purpose, maybe the reason that it's hatched within me is so that I can enjoy the pleasure of the idea of it. And maybe everything is just for the idea of it. And maybe when anybody gets entrenched in the idea of it, if enough of us get involved in the idea of it, then it has to come into sort of a manifestation. And I look forward to being right at the beginning of all of that. I just love the idea of being in on something that is new. That excites me. I'm really happy about all of this. I don't need to go faster than I'm going. I don't need to make anything happen. I think I'm right on track. I think I'm right in the right place at the right time. It feels really good to me. I'm really happy where I am about this. I love expansion. And I know that there are beginning places and middle places, and I don't know whether I'm at the beginning or the middle. Who knows? Who knows where I am in the evolution of this? Who knows how much of it was evolving before I even tuned into the awareness and the realization of it. When this idea occurred to me, it was the giving birth of a really powerful intention. And when that happened, I became enlivened in a whole new way. So I'm far from the beginning of this. I'm well along the way. It feels to me like cooperative components are being gathered. And now it feels to me like my work is just to be in a place where I can easily be aware of the cooperative components as I become more of a cooperative component myself. This is really, really fun. I don't have to figure this all out all at once. I like this. I like being here. I like now. I like what is. I like what's coming. I like other things. This isn't the only thing I think about. This is just something that sometimes I think about. And when I think about it, it feels really good. And when I think about it and it stops feeling really good, then I can easily back away from it and say, oh, I'm getting too specific. That's the process.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wait. Start walking, and then we'll just cut you off at the knees if it's wrong. Esther thinks it's like whack-a-mole.